Welcome, everyone, to your weekly reading. So this is our reading where we look at the next 7 days from when you're watching this, what to expect, and then we'll get some messages and guidance from your spirit team as well. So to start off, we're going to set an intention for the week together. So lighting this candle, I would like you to think about, what do you want to get out of this week? What do you want to experience? What do you want to happen? How do you want to feel? Just get clear on your intention. I think this will get you off on a really great start for your week ahead. So I'm just going to think of mine. All right. So now we are going to draw a card together for each group, so you can use your intuition and see which reading is for you. Okay, right away we got a card for group number 1. The God. Number 4. Five of Earth. And then Mother of Earth. I will zoom in a bit. So group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Maybe you're really pulled towards the image, the number, the words. If you resonate with numbers, you can take a look at the timestamps below. But pause the video if you need more time. Again, timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your weekly reading. You are drawn to this card here, card number 4, the God. So thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on the week ahead for group number 1? We have card number 16, the Deviant, Chaos and Destruction. Let's get a few cards out. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? The Divine Director trusts the process, creates space for divine order to unfold. Yes, there might be some, well, like this says, some chaos, some things that just seem like they're crumbling around you recently or this upcoming week. But Spirit wants you to trust that everything is part of this divine plan. Everything is happening for a reason. Sometimes this card is linked to the Tower. You can even kind of see that here. They just renamed it in this deck, I believe. But the Tower moments happen, sometimes when we're just hanging on to something for far too long, and our spirit team, God, our spirit team, the universe comes in and intervenes and kind of shakes things up because we're meant for a higher path. So there could be maybe some issues going on in a relationship, or maybe a job, or just an internal thing going on. A lot of change, and you just don't feel the same about certain situations, people. This could definitely be part of a spiritual awakening as well. That's very common, but Spirit wants you to trust the process. If things aren't working out around you, it's because there's something better coming. But we're going to get more information on this, of course. That's definitely what's coming through so far. What's going on this week for group number 1, Spirit? Card number 36, Golden Stellar Internet. Communicate in a 5th dimensional way. So, yeah, it looks like the next 7 days there might be something challenging, difficult that comes up, and it really could have to do with another person or other people are involved. And Spirit's calling you to not be reactive, to really, like it says, communicate in a 5th dimensional way. Instead of reacting right away to certain situations, maybe just think about it for a bit. Instead of reacting, respond. And I feel like there could be this big lesson for a lot of people in this group to learn that. Maybe in the past, when things happened, you got really reactive, really defensive, and it was your ego trying to protect you, but it just led to more chaos and destruction. And I feel like there's this opportunity this week to respond differently, to not react, to respond, to think about what you're saying or doing next before you do so. And it could really help ease this whole thing going on, this whole situation this week. It could even be online communication, which really makes sense. In this day and age, a lot of our communication is text message, right? All right, let's get some more cards out. Spirit, can you tell me more about this upcoming week for group number 1? Journey. Well, and on the bottom of the deck, we do have the house in reverse. So yeah, some of you guys are getting out of the house and doing something different this week. You could actually be traveling or planning travel, but a lot of this could be an inner journey, a spiritual journey here. The number 10 is endings and new beginnings. I feel like you're learning some type of lesson. The number 10 is linked to karmic completion in another deck that's the 10 card, and it's really calling to me right now. And I feel like you're learning some major lesson about how you respond and react to certain situations, and you've really matured, like spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and all of that. And now you're ready for the next phase of life. Trust the process. There's something new coming. I feel like it's the end of some difficult situation, and you're moving forward. Karmic completion, that just keeps coming to me. Let's get some tarot out. Spirit, can you give us some more information here, please? What's going on this week? The World in reverse. Yeah, there's something that's ready to come to an end that you've been clinging on to, and Spirit's coming through. I love it. Well, it makes sense that these are aligned here. Something you've been really hanging on to, that you've been wanting to work out, but there's something else here. Something is meant to come to a completion here so you can move forward. And there's definitely a divine intervention here, that the divine director, your spirit guides, God, the universe, create space for divine order to unfold. With create space, it's like there's something that's ready to let go. This could be an attachment to a specific person, a specific outcome. Spirit wants you to be open to new possibilities. And I feel like you are opening up to that, because you're moving forward here. You're moving on. Chariot in reverse. Again, this is speaking to me about resistance to move forward, or not having, or like letting fear overcome you. Spirit is saying, like, you do have the power, you just need some will, and some discipline and trust and faith on your journey, and you will move through. You know, the world in reverse with the Chariot in reverse, maybe you're hiding away from the world. Maybe instead of addressing the issues going on in your life, maybe you suppress it or run away from it, and you're being called to work through it and move forward. Yeah. And there is a lot of masculine energy with this card here that you were drawn to. And masculine energy is that strength, the willpower, the action. And I feel like there's something here about maybe you've been hiding away, not wanting to address something going on, but this is the week to work on that, to address it, to communicate what you need to take the actions that you need to have the faith in, you know, that everything's going to work out. Because I feel like avoidance, pushing away, will just cause more chaos, whatever this is for you. This is a general reading, so hopefully you have an idea of what this may be, or it will come up this week, so now you have that awareness to look out for. And wow, all these major arcana is the Hangman. Yeah, Spirit's calling you to have a fresh perspective here, to look at things differently. Take some time to step aside and really look at the situation and think about it instead of running away from it. And this is really going to help you move forward. You are being directed this week to move forward, and it's really going to be so worth it. It might be uncomfortable to address issues like, again, it could be an issue in relationships or your patterns and behaviors, or it could have to do with maybe something with work. It could be in any area of your life or multiple. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Yes, coming back to what we were saying earlier. For a lot of you, there is a pattern of being reactive, and it's you're trying to protect yourself. You don't need to be harsh on yourself or anything about this, but it's your ego, has been trying to protect you in some way, but now it's causing more chaos and destruction than helping you. And I feel like the main lesson and the main advice and guidance coming through from your guides right now is to not be reactive this week, to take some time to think about things before you take action or before you respond, instead of just immediately, freaking out or going off on someone. I feel like that's really something to keep in mind the week ahead. We have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. And this is the slowest moving knight. Before me, just racing thoughts, and the way you communicated was reactive, and you're being called to really move into the slower pace, to think about things, to think about long-term outcomes of your actions and your words. And that will slowly and surely get you ahead and move you forward on your journey. So we're going to get an astrology card in a moment, but we do have some astrology coming in. We have Scorpio with the Tower here, and then with the World, the fixed sign. So again, Scorpio coming through, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then the earth signs, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So a lot of signs coming through. We also even have Aries energy. So yeah, it's annoying when you just list off all the signs, but a lot's coming through because maybe there's a lot of people in this group, or there's a lot of energy. Oh, I just hit the light sign. I'm just going to make sure these are in frame. Yeah, it looks like we're good. But let's see. Let's get an astrology card out. This could be confirmation for some people, and also an additional message for what astrological energy is important this week. Capricorn. when I saw this, the words that came to mind were composure and structure. And it's interesting, like this came out because the guidance really with the Knight of Pentacles, which could be a Capricorn card, is to think about the future. And Capricorn does have long-term goals and structure around their goals and focus on that. So I feel like you're being called to embrace this energy this week. And this really could be about, I feel like all of this, all that, what we've been talking about could be about your long-term goals here. Whether it's about getting a job or increasing your finances or your relationships. There's some pattern that's being addressed this week. Something's going to come up that's going to allow you to learn some lessons so you can move forward here. Some of you need this message to take action this week on your goals. Maybe something in the past happened that's caused you to have fear or some sort of blockage about taking action towards your goals, or that really is coming through, and it's causing you to play small or not take the actions necessary. And you're being called to really step into the masculine energy this week, no matter what you identify as. And the masculine, what I mean is having that strength, that willpower, that discipline to go towards your goals, to help fix any situations going on, to address, first of all, just addressing them. Because I feel like there's something here with suppressing some problem that's been going on, addressing it this week, communicating what you need to, whether that's to other people, applying for jobs, or like whatever it is, filling out paperwork, taking those necessary steps and not letting fear overcome you, and really just taking a step back to really think about it. And again, not being reactive. Thinking about long-term effects of your actions and your words this week. And also, this is your words to yourself. Maybe you've been speaking really negatively about yourself or having a lot of negative thoughts. Communicate even with yourself in this fifth dimensional way. In the fifth dimension, this is from a state of love and compassion. And this will really help you move forward, okay? Get some more cards here. Some more. What else is going on this week? We have the book and the birds. Yeah, communication's a big thing this week. The book can talk about secrets, things we're holding to our, holding within, and secrets, mysteries. And I feel like there's something here with you communicating something you've been keeping to yourself, whether this is your true desires or an issue that, again, that you've been suppressing. It's time to open that up and communicate honestly with yourself, and then to any other necessary people if that makes sense to your situation. Also, this could be, a lot of you could be really learning something new this week. This could be like through an online course, through a book, through communication with other people. There seems to be a theme this week of learning something, because a book can also have to do with that. Learning this lesson, completing this lesson. We also have another 10 here at that completion, and 7 too is a number of teaching and learning, and spiritual number. So really, take that time this week to learn, to reflect, to journal, communicate your desires, to go after your desires, have that willpower. I feel like just really spending some time with yourself and recognizing patterns. Again, that pattern of reactivity is a big one for a lot of people here. Or fears, or lack of action because of fears, or suppressing things and not addressing things because of a fear. So that's a big realization this week that's going to really lead you forward to get closer to your goals. I feel like Spirit's really drawing your attention to this block, through this pattern that's been keeping you stuck, and you're slowly but surely making progress this week. I like how we have the Knight of Pentacles under the journey. You are making progress this week. You are moving forward. And I feel like your reading a lot is about guidance this week, but I feel like this is just a week you're really going in. I am filming this on the 16th, and we are in the full moon phase, full moon in Taurus. You could be watching this at a later time, but full moons are a time of release and completion, and this makes sense that this is in your current energy right now. And Taurus, that could have to do with our resources, but also how, our self-love, our self-care. Maybe we've been neglecting that or been a little harsh on ourselves, or, we have issues with our career and finances that we need to address, or we want changes in that area, and we haven't been really making the necessary actions, and that's something you're doing this week. Maybe some of you guys want a better job or a new job or a job in general or more money, and you're being called to learn more, to educate yourself on that, to really take an honest look at where you are, and then maybe even talk to an advisor or just do something, just address it. And don't be afraid to look at your bank account or whatever your current situation is. That's an example, but that energy is definitely coming through. Okay, let's get some more cards. Spirit. Fork in the road. Yeah. This is where you guys are at now, and you have this option here to stay where you are at or make these changes that Spirit is calling you to do. This is a turning point in your life. Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to take the actions and to release the certain things you need to move forward on your journey? It's time to make choices and to, it's time for change, but it's all up to you. What do you want to do? What are you going to do? This is the week. If you've been feeling stuck, like you don't know what direction to go, that's why Spirit's really been giving you this guidance in this reading today, because this is the week to take that necessary step, the different choices, unless you want to stay on the same path. But I feel like Spirit's kind of stepping in. No matter what, your path seems like it's going to shift this week. Because when that Tower shows up, it's divine intervention. It's like, it's like your intuition's been speaking to you, your guides, the universe, you've been getting signs, you've been feeling that something's not right in your life, but maybe haven't been taking action. So then Spirit steps in and kind of shakes things up so things change. So I feel like no matter what, there is going to be some shift, but your actions do really play a big role in this. And I know change is scary for a lot of people. I feel like this message has been coming up a lot lately. So maybe you've been getting this in other readings of mine if you've been around. But it's time to step into that unknown, to make the changes. I feel like collectively we're meant to move forward, to level up. We're meant for more. We're meant for, we've been in the same state for a while. I'm feeling this personally too. It's time to step out of our comfort zone. I went to a tarot reading. I go to yoga every day. I'm actually going shortly, probably in between these readings, in between yours and group number 2. But my yoga teacher yesterday left a card out for all of us, after Shavasana, and I got this one. And I feel like this is for the collective I read to. It's time for us to step out of our comfort zone. It's time for us to move forward towards our North Node, our purpose. And Spirit's stepping in for a lot of us to shake things up because of it. And it might seem like chaos and destruction, like everything's crumbling, but it's because we need to move out of the stagnant energy we've been in. And if we don't do it ourselves, Spirit's going to step in. And it's not, it might seem scary, but ultimately, you're going to see the why, the silver lining and all of that soon. But I feel like this message was meant for you as well. All right, what deck are we on now? Let's get some tea leaves for you. Yoga might be a great practice for some of you who do have this racing mind and I feel like you might have some stagnant energy stored up in your body. I feel like that came up for a reason. You might want to think about that. Only if that resonates. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. This is coming back to what we were saying, hanging on to something that's time to let go. It's like you might want the specific person to be yours or the specific outcome. And Spirit's not granting you this wish because there's something better coming. And I know it's hard to see that sometimes, but a lot of times, you know, rejection is divine redirection. There's something better waiting for you on your journey. Bird perch, waiting for news, package, or a letter. Some of you guys might be waiting around before you take action. Like, oh, well, I'm going to see what happens with this before I do this. You know, but I feel like Spirit's like, you don't need to wait this week. But it's time for action this week. But you guys, this might be specific for some people. You know, if you're there could be some news or package coming in, but it seems like still waiting this week if that's the case. And I feel like different action is being called for. Pay attention to your work. Yeah, so this really could be work related for a lot of you, but Spirit's calling you to pay attention. Maybe this energy you've been in is affecting your work or lack thereof. It's time to take different action this week. Make different choices. Too much concern with sexual matters. This card's been coming up a decent amount. So this could be that fact, but also, you know, when I see these cards, like putting a lot of emphasis on certain relationships. Okay, for some of you, there could be a relationship that you're hanging on to where this person just wants, I'm just going to cover up that word because YouTube. This person may want just that, and you're like really wanting that. They're like, maybe they'll change. Maybe, you know, they'll end up wanting to be in a relationship with me. But it's like they've shown their intentions, and you might be really hanging on to this relationship, and it's time to move forward because you deserve better if you want something different. You deserve different, you know, you deserve what you desire in a relationship. Also, this could be just like you have these other things going on in your life, but you're focusing so much on the dating and the romance and material things instead of addressing the real stuff going on. So I'm seeing that both ways. So take how that resonates for you, group number 1. All right, now let's get your angel number. Oops, I almost forgot to do the yes or no. We'll do that after this. Grab the deck. All right, what is group number 1's angel number of the week? We have 2 that flipped over. 5, 5. Yeah, this is probably my reading too. This comes up a lot lately, and I was saying this message, you know, kind of relates to me. My birthday's 5/5. If you guys haven't seen this, I feel like maybe you have because this has come up a few times. So I feel like, okay, Spirit, I know. I do get messages a lot through my readings as well. But anyways, unexpected shift. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. This is exactly what we're talking about. Like, things might happen this week, some chaos, some destruction, things might fall apart. But it's because you'll end up exactly where you need to belong. Like, this is Spirit shaking things up. Divine intervention. Spirit's coming in, you know, to shake things up, to switch things up because you're meant for something better. That relationship, that dream job, whatever it is that is going on in your life. And then the number 11 came through as well. Belief system. Yeah, we were talking about, you know, your thoughts before. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Yeah, a lot of you might be really hard on yourself because you're different in certain ways. You might be comparing yourself to others lately. And Spirit wants you to know you're exactly where you need to be. Go after what you want. Take that action this week. You're headed towards your destiny, towards your purpose, your North Node. But don't be hard on yourself. What it makes you different is what makes you special, what makes you you, and that's going to be a part of your divine plan for sure. And maybe some of you guys haven't even like figured out your talents and gifts yet. So it's time to do things differently, take action. You know, you don't need to stay in this energy. Explore, be curious, believe in yourself, but really work on your thoughts this week. I feel like you might catch yourself with negative thoughts, you know, that reactive energy as well. Spirit wants you to also practice gratitude this week. Every morning, every night before you go to bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for, and this can be really help you with this shift coming in. All right, so that concludes the main portion of your reading. Now, I'm going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or anything on your mind at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Now you can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? We have a no. And then on the bottom we have go. The time is right. Yeah, it's definitely the time is right to take action, to do things differently. Maybe some of you guys were asking about something that Spirit's maybe taking away, but take how that resonates to your specific question. All right, group number 1, that concludes your week ahead reading. I hope this resonated. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, that you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to this card here. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides, for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on this week for group number 2? We have card number 31, Father of Water, Balance and Harmony. That's a beautiful thing to see, balance and harmony. Maybe there's been a little bit of a struggle lately or an overflow of emotions. Even though this is an earth card here, I'm just really paying attention to this water flow or waterfall as like a flow of emotions. Maybe things have been intense. There's more balance and harmony coming this week for you. What, Spirit? I think I'm a little zoomed in for this group. I took a break and went to a yoga class in between 1 and 2's reading. Okay, I think that should be able to fit all the cards. And my cat's happy I'm home and being hyper in the background if you hear anything. All right, Spirit, tell us more. What's going on this week? What's going on this week for group number 2? Group number 2. Commander Ashtar, leadership activation, time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. It's interesting. The Father of Water, this is like the King of Cups. The kings are rulers, they're leaders, and there's a lot of leadership energy coming through. And even 31 breaks down to a 4, which is linked to the Emperor. So a lot of leadership energy. Trust in your ability to guide others. So expect some leadership role this week, whether it's at home, at work, with your family, you're stepping up in some sort of capacity. Start telling me more what's going on this week. Number 5, education. Expand your right brain creativity. Some of you may be teaching others, or maybe you are the student. You could be really working on learning something. And also with the King of Cups, that's very creative energy, intuitive energy. So you could be really working on some creative skill this week, or you're really being guided to do so. I forgot this just rolled. I was going to use this to kind of like point when I talk about things. I really like it, the selenite. We'll just put this here for now. I had it till yesterday. All right. Tell me more about this week. We'll piece this all together. Another 5, mature man. And look at all those books behind them, the globe. It's really showing experience, wisdom. So no matter what you identify as, I feel like you have a lot of wisdom to share here. I feel like you're showing up as the teacher, because we have this leader energy, mature energy. You're showing up as a teacher in some way. Maybe some of you are literally teachers, or you have children, or you're healers in some sort of way, but you're going to have some role this week to really help educate people, maybe help other people that are in similar shoes you've been in the past, similar situations going on in their lives. But on the other hand, there could also be someone coming into your life this week, or who's more prevalent in your life this week, that helps teach you, that helps guide you in some sort of way. Someone that helps you evolve. I just realized you picked a 5 here. 5, 5, 5. 5 is the number of change and transformation. So there's something you're learning this week that's really going to help you transform and step up. You're ready to lead. You're ready to step into this new level. You're being activated here. Let's get some tarot. Sure, tell us more. What is this about? What is going on this week? Another 5. What? So the 5 of Wands, we see these people, they're kind of going after each other, but not in a violent way. It's like, I feel like you're having these conversations this week where you're able to discuss things and learn things from each other. You can see this is healthy competition. And then we have the 3 of Cups. This is such a happy card. This talks about joy, success, community. I think you're going to help others this week, like friends especially. You might be getting together with friends, and you could have a lot of great points. You can help lead them in a constructive way with issues in their life. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you in group number 2, you guys are naturally really good at helping other people. I feel like you're able to see things in a balanced way. Like you're able to see both sides of the story. I feel like you give really great advice, and you're really stepping into that role. And some of you guys may be using those skills you have innately, like you might be using them to step into a profession to help other people, but you're definitely helping people in your everyday life, that's for sure, especially friendship, but it could be through work and community as well. You're having fun this week, though. You're enjoying yourself. There's a lot of happy energy coming through this week. I feel like you're having great... Oh, a card just flew across the room. I'll grab it in a second. But you're having great conversations with people. You're having fun. You're learning. This seems like a great week. Okay, let me see what card fell. It's diagonal. I don't know what direction it is. Let's see. Wow, okay, yeah. The 2 of Cups, and I picked it up upright. Relationships are really highlighted this week. Your friendships, your close partnerships in all sense. This work, romantic, friendship, family. I feel like you're really stepping up in your community and your relationships. You're helping other people. And a lot of you guys are being called to like help other people in your profession, or you already do that. But the Two of Cups, this signifies something new, coming a newer partnership here. So you could be meeting new people, new clients, new friends, new partners this week. Let's get some more information. Oh, my hair's on the card from the ground. Tell us more, Spirit, please. Page of Swords. Yes, I see there being a lot of stimulating conversation. And the Page of Swords, this is like a lot of times like a student card, learning new things, teaching new things. Kind of being on a podium here speaking, this can come through as well. Wow, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. There is so much energy this week of you being a guide, and look at the Hermit's right below the mature man. You being a guide to others, and again, some of you might have someone come into your life or step up in your life this week or be a bigger part of your life this week that helps guide you. But the Hermit, this is like your inner teacher, your inner wisdom. I feel like you guys have been really in touch with your intuition. You've been working on yourself. You've been healing. And I feel like it's really showing here. You've been following your inner light, your inner wisdom, your intuition, and it's guiding you to happy times, to friendship, to partners, to the clients, to the right mentors and guides. If some of you guys have been contemplating learning something new, starting something new, this is confirmation to go for it. And get out of your shell, like hang out with other people, expand your community this week. This is a week to really explore new things and new people. This seems like a really nice week. I'm not seeing anything troubling so far, unless you're someone that gets really uncomfortable with social situations or new things. It's trust that your ability, you're meant to be in relation to other people, to help other people, guide other people. Some of you might be called, like this might be resonating. You're like, you know what? I am naturally really good at helping others. And you might be called to explore educating yourself more on this. How can I help others? Maybe, like, for example, maybe you're looking for a new profession or a new job. You can look into coaching, mentoring, therapy, counseling, education, higher education. I feel like you're really being guided to step up in some way. And a lot of you, this next step is exploring an education or a certificate program or reading a book on it, at least something like that, gaining more wisdom on whatever this is that you're feeling called to. Because I feel like stepping into a role where you help others, you guide others in some capacity is going to bring you a lot of joy and satisfaction. And you're really being called to step into that role in some capacity here. Again, for a lot of you, this will be just starting off a brand new adventure, learning these skill sets. And for some of you, maybe this is just in your day-to-day life. You're going to be encountering other people where you really help with your wisdom and your knowledge. Some of you are being guided to monetize this if you're wanting to, because we do have this earth energy underlying this. Okay, so far, some astrological yeah. Sorry, laughing at my cat and my stumbling of words. The astrology, the zodiac signs coming through so far. We do have air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Virgo. Let's get an astrology card to get more messages and could be confirmation for some of you. Capricorn. That's interesting. It came out in the last group as well. Capricorn energy. Capricorn is all about structure and goals. So I feel like you are being called to follow some goal, some structure here this week, to get clarity on what it is you want, to step up in some sort of way. Capricorn is a great leader energy. When I think of Capricorn, sometimes I think of like CEO energy. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of business people or finance people, you know, Capricorn is just well known to be in leadership roles and successful roles. And I feel like you're being called to embody that energy and to go after it, to believe in your skill set and to make things happen, to build that education, to build those networking connections, whatever it is in your specific situation, to get that guide, that teacher, or apply for that role. But get clear on your goals and what you want and make a routine and set structure around it. For a lot of you, that is some energy you're being called to embody here. All right, let's get some more cards for you. Spirit, tell me more about the week ahead, please. We have the Star. This is all about clarity, inspiration. It can really lead to success. And a lot of eyes on you. Can you expand on this Star card? And then we have the Mice. You're going to get clarity this week on how to overcome some situation that seems like a lack. Kind of Five of Pentacles energy comes through this card, which is a lack mentality, scarcity. And the Mice is also scarcity, but you're getting insight on how to overcome the scarcity or the lack that you have in your life right now. Maybe it's that lack of clarity on what you want to do with your job, or what steps to take next in your business or with your goals. And maybe you feel like you don't have enough money or enough resources or enough friends or partners, whatever. You're getting some insight, some clarity. It's like things are just making sense. You're like, oh, I should be taking this action. I should be prioritizing this and doing less of that. So really pay attention to that insight. Really follow your intuition. Spend some time with yourself, because you're going to get that flash of insight that helps you overcome some sort of problem. And you are really being called to work on your professional skills in some sort of way, educate yourself, learn new skills or expand your skills, and also put yourself out there. If you have a business page or you do social media or something, maybe spruce it up a little bit, work on that this week. That can get more eyes on you. That's coming through for some of you. Okay, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Card number 49, Observer. And this is going over that Hermit card. Observe your patterns. Observe how you're feeling. Observe what's going on around you. Observe your intuition. Spend some time in quiet and meditation with yourself. That is when things are going to really make sense. Look, he has this telescope. You're going to get insight, and it's pointing to the moon through your intuition, through your inner self, through your higher self. Observe, like if you're lost in life, you're like, what should I even do? Like what? Observe, like what are you good at? Like a lot of you, I really feel like I was saying, are good at helping other people. I feel like you're able to really see other people's problems and help with that, but maybe you struggle within yourself, but maybe you're going to get this clarity like, wait, if I can help other people, you know, that I can help myself too. And there's something here. You're going to get an insight. Like, what am I good at? What skills do I like to do? What can I really push forward? A lot of you, this will be something creative or something with education you're meant to do. And some of you guys might be like, you know what? I need some help. I need a guide. Someone more mature, someone experienced with this, that could help me see things in a different light, because maybe I'm having a hard time seeing what to do next, or I'm having a hard time seeing my own life and how to build structure and move forward. And you can get that insight, that clarity through reaching out to someone else, through coming into partnership with someone else. Again, a coach, a guide, a mentor, a teacher, therapist, whatever it may be, whatever you're called to do, how it pertains to your situation, they could help you get that insight on how to overcome this lack or this obstacle that you've been facing. And that's going to be really helpful for you this week. I feel like there is something here this week for group number 2. You're getting clarity on what steps to take next on your path to overcome some blocks and limitations, some kind of struggle maybe that you've been facing. And again, there's also the energy of you helping other people as well. All right, what card should we do next, Spirit? Let's get some tea leaves. What's going on in the next 7 days for group number 2? Got a green. Love. Again, your relationships are really highlighted here. For some of you, you might really be observing relationship patterns and really learning more about yourself and how you relate to other people. And that's leading you to building better friendships and better romantic relationships and better relationships with clients too. Yeah, there's definitely energy here, a good energy around your relationships this week. Very positive. Like I was saying, there is some energy of maybe something new coming in. Or just more balance and harmony in your existing relationships, especially maybe if there has been some conflict recently. Then we have Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. This is what we're talking about. You need that clarity, that insight on how to move forward so it stops just doing the same thing over and over again. And you're being guided to learn more, or to expand your skill set and allow you to get a guide or a teacher to help you see what you should do next, instead of just being in this energy here. Spirit's confirming that now. And then we have tent, temporary situation. Yeah, the problems you're having now are temporary. It's a temporary. You're ready for change. We have so much 5 energy in your reading. You are ready for change. And what you're moving away from is this lack, is this scarcity mindset, or just scarcity and lack in general in your life, and also the indecision, the stagnation, the conflicts. You're being guided this week. You're getting inspiration this week, and you're being really called to act on it, to get out of that situation. Wow, love is coming up a lot. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. There is a lot of love this week for you. Balance, harmony, love. Your relationships are really doing well this week. That's beautiful. And there's good news coming this week. That's amazing. Something we're celebrating with this 3 of Cups. Good news, love. Some of you guys could be getting like a job this week, or decide to be in some program or get some new clients, or some good news is coming for sure. Something we're celebrating. That's awesome. This is going to be a really good week for you guys. I'm not seeing any indication why it wouldn't, unless it will be a little uncomfortable to address maybe some things that need to change. If you're really you don't like change, that could be uncomfortable. But overall, this looks like it's going to be a really great week for you, group number 2. A lot of love and inspiration and connectivity with others, and learning and expanding your mind. All right, let's get an angel number for you. What is the angel number of the week for group number 2, Spirit? Oh my goodness, of course. Are you kidding me? I think we had 5 4s before. Now we have 5 energy, you guys. 5 is all around you, this energy. 5, 5, 5. And then clarity. We've been talking about that. And look, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace forward, process. Oh my God, I love. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. You guys, wow, this is like the perfect last card here. Follow that clarity, that insight. And yeah, with this like scarcity and lack mindset, that could be you guys moving away from victim mindset. And you're realizing that maybe certain things didn't work out around you because you're headed towards something better, towards great transformation, major changes and opportunity. Everything's going to work out perfectly. You're getting that good news. You're feeling loved. You're feeling connection with others. You're learning useful things. You're moving forward. No more rambling on aimlessly. Life is about to transform. Gosh, how many fives do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 fives. Kind of more than that if you count this mice card too. All right, so that concludes the main portion of your reading. Now we're gonna do a quick yes or no reading for you. So you can ask a yes or no question about the reading today, about the week ahead, or anything at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer? Oh, we got a couple. No need to worry. No need to worry. Everything's going to work out. And then listen to your intuition. Even this ear, it's like, listen. Listen to your intuition. It's guiding you towards this great transformation. You have all the answers within you. I know neither of these is like a straight up yes or no. I mean, no need to worry seems, you can probably figure out the answer, you want from that. But Spirit wants you to know you have all the answers within you and you're being really guided. Even right here, we see that third eye being highlighted. Listen to your intuition. It's guiding you here. You're getting that clarity, that insight, those downloads this week. That's really going to guide you forward. And if you're worried about change, there's no need to worry. Move with love and you're moving in the right place. There's so much love. This is a really great week. Love this for you. Love this for you. All right, group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. Leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to this card here. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 3? We have card number 12, which is a 3 in numerology. The Martyr, sacrifice and self-reflection. So this is like the Hanged Man, but they call it the Martyr in this deck. Sacrifice and self-reflection. Yeah, this could be a very introspective week for you. Let's get some more cards to see what that's about. It's a beautiful card. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. What's going on in the next 7 days for group number 3? Ooh, and my faves, Lakshmi and Ganesh. Prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. All right, group number 3. I feel like you guys have been, or you will be, you're taking a step back from other things. You're really like spending time working on manifestation, on your mindset, on healing. and doing that inner work, that self-reflection, the introspection here, and that is helping you bring forth abundance. Whatever it is you are needing or desiring, the health, the wealth, the happiness, all of the above. Very beautiful, yeah. So spend that time in meditation, in prayer. I see prayer hands here. Maybe at your altar if you have one. Just with your journal, getting very clear on what you want, doing the inner work. It's really paying off. If you've been doing that especially, but it will be if you start this week as well. Expect good things to come this week for sure. We have 4 family relationships. Family relationships. I was going to say relations. I don't know. Family relationships. Attune heart to heart. And it was interesting when I pulled that card. I was looking at like sacrifice and martyr. I feel like maybe a lot of you have been putting a lot of your energy and focus into family members, into other people. And I feel like you're being called to put some energy back into yourself too. And that's when you'll really see your manifestations come in. But your family relationships are doing well. I feel like you're really connecting with others in your intimate relationships, both blood family and chosen family. I feel like there's a lot of, love and happiness coming. Maybe relationships is what you are trying to draw in through this spiritual work, this healing. Some of you guys could be healing stuff from the past. Maybe it doesn't mean you're reconnecting with your family, but maybe there's some certain things that you've been looking at, generational patterns, traumas, whatever it is. I feel like you're really healing that. You've been working on that, and that's really helping you remove any blocks and bring this happiness, health, wealth, joy into your life. There's transformation coming. There's joy, pleasure, fun, connection. Yeah, expect a lot of beautiful things this week. And it's all due to you working on yourself. Connecting with yourself more. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. High honor. When I look at this, the word that comes to me is like respect. I feel like you've really learned to respect yourself, your boundaries, your desires. Some of you could be drawing in a new work position or a raise or some money or something like that. I really do see for a lot of people, if this is part of your life, I feel like the 2 main things I'm seeing are like you're drawing in the money or the job or both that you're wanting, and also the happiness within relationships. But you're achieving something this week, whatever this is. It's coming through again and again. You're manifesting something. You're achieving something great here. And you're attracted to earth energy. So yeah, the earthly pleasures, the money, the job, the career, the relationships. Again, yeah, it's confirmed here. Spirit, tell me more about this week ahead for group number 3, please. 10 of Wands, it's time to let go of the burdens you've been carrying around you, within you. This will help you get what you want. And you'll discover what you've been hanging on to that's no longer necessary, that is ready to be released through the self-reflection. Some people are like, I don't have time to do the inner work. It's take time this week to sit aside, to meditate, to journal. What needs to be released? What are you holding on to? You know, are there grudges you're holding on to in relationships you want to move forward with? It's time, you know, can you let those go? Are there stuff from the past? Limiting beliefs, traumas? Are there bad relationships? Certain responsibilities you have that are no longer necessary or no longer aligned with what you want? What can you release and let go of this week? It's time to drop those so you can see clearly and move forward. And that's when you're going to attract all this. It's Emmy, if you hear her. Wow, 9 of Wands, yes. You've been battling something for so long, carrying around something that's just not worth the effort anymore. It's draining you. It could be preventing you from your intuition. Here, like we have this bandage around his head, around the third eye. Spirit's really calling you to do that reflection. What can you let go of? What is no longer working, or, you know, you've been trying to make work. Some cards fell on the ground. I'll grab it and say, what have you been trying to make work for so long that's just no longer even aligned? It's time. There's definitely something to release here. And it might seem like a sacrifice, but what can you let go of to move in to the abundance you desire? And it could be, you know, again, the sacrifice, it could be uncomfortable, letting go of a friendship or a job you despise, or certain relationships or certain behaviors or patterns, thoughts, limiting beliefs. There's so many things. That's why you need to spend time yourself, Spirit's saying. Oh, wow, and I see, I'm like, okay, let me. Some of these cards are hard to pick up on the ground. Okay. And we have the 10 of Cups. There's so much happiness and fulfillment waiting for you. And then we had the Moon reversed. Things are coming to light this week. Suppressed things or certain emotions. I'm filming this in the full moon period. It's still going to be the full moon period the day it comes out. But anyways, with full moon energy, it's a time to release, let go, to make way for new. What can you let go of? And for a lot of you, this will be suppressed emotions or grudges, like, you know, something to do with relationships, or it could be maybe certain mindset around money and abundance and relationships that you picked up from family. But there's a lot of happiness within the family unit coming, or a lot of healing, you know, inner child healing. There's so much happiness coming, and it's through this release. It's like you have to step through the discomfort. That's that sacrifice energy. Stepping through it, the discomfort, letting things go, acknowledging things that you've suppressed. That is how you make it to this fulfillment, this abundance, this pure joy and happiness, the relationships you want, the health you want, the happiness you want. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there might be some uncomfortable conversations you have to have this week in order to let certain things go. You might have to tell certain people, like, this no longer works for me. Or I don't, you know, I need to set some boundaries here. And it might be uncomfortable, but it's going to really be good for you. Or you might need to stop a relationship of some sort, but you're leading to something. Or just tell a relationship, someone you're with, that there's certain things, needs that aren't being met. It's going to lead to happiness, whatever this, you know, it's going to work out for you, these tough conversations. And this could be a tough conversation with yourself, honesty with yourself. So there is some discomfort in a way this week, but it's leading towards so much growth and abundance and happiness, fulfillment here. You have a lot of rainbow energy here. Calm after the storm. So there's been, you know, rocky times within your relationships, and perhaps with health or wealth issues as well. I feel like you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to see solutions and growth and ways forward. But again, there's something that you need to release and let go of that's been blocking you. And the only way you'll know what this is specifically for you, maybe it came up right away during this reading, but through the self-reflection, going within, connecting more to your intuition. I feel like there's been a little bit of a lack here because you've been focusing so much on struggle and problems. You might have lost touch with your higher self, with your intuition, and you're being called to connect this week. And it's going to really lead you to great places and help you manifest. Right. So for astrology, so far the signs we're seeing is Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But let's get, and also the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But let's get a specific card here. What astrological energy is important this week? Neptune, more Pisces energy. The first thing I think is like your dreams and cutting through illusions. There's something with cutting through illusions this week. I feel like there's something you've been stringing along, holding out on, or keeping on because you just have been looking at it with rose-colored glasses or just in a totally delusional way, like this relationship is fine, they'll change, or it's going to be different for each of you, but it's time to cut through that and see things clearly, and the only way you'll do that, again, is through taking a step back. Something's been a little hazy, something hasn't been clear. I feel like it hasn't been clear to you that you're holding on to something, but you'll be able to get clarity on that this week and let that go, cut through those illusions and those limitations and fears and blocks that maybe you haven't been aware of. But you're getting closer to your dreams also. And also it's a good week to get clear on your visions because, again, you're really manifesting something. I feel like a lot of you already have been working on this stuff. And you're on the final leg here. You're reaching this happiness, this prosperity vibrations going on this week. This is it's like a very spiritual energy in this group. A lot of you guys could be, well, you are watching tarot, right? But So tell me more about the week ahead. Yeah, cloud. There's been something here you haven't been clear on. It's been cloudy. It's been hazy. You haven't seen things clearly, and you can't even see clearly in this Ten of Wands here. And the only way to see things clearly is to really step aside this week, to do that self-reflection, to look at everything honestly. But let's see, those clouds are lifting. What is that bright side of the cloud looking at? I see this as self. It could be about a different relationship, but what you're getting clarity on this week through this self-reflection is yourself. It makes total sense. It's seeing things clearly. You haven't been seeing something. I don't know, for all you, it could be a specific relationship or a mindset. It's been holding you back, and you're getting clarity on that. And it's going to be so amazing to getting you to what you want here. Escapism vibes come through with this too. Again, that's why you're being called to sacrifice in a way. Just do the self-reflection is considered sacrifice, because I feel like there's been escape from looking at something specifically, through doing inner work, through really acknowledging your emotions and certain things you've been suppressing. And this could just be by keeping super busy, or through drinking or substances, or watching content all the time. Take a step back this week, no matter what. Spend time with yourself, and that is how you're going to get clarity on what to do next, how to make your relationships, really fulfilled here. Get clear on what needs to be released in order to do so. And you're going to find a way forward. It's going to all like come to you when you do this. You're going to see how to get that money, that job, better health, the relationships, whatever it is for you. There's a lot of happiness at the end of this. Some of you might be called to do a release ritual. So you could write down all the things you want to let go of. Like, I want to let go of this limiting belief that I'm not good enough, or that money is hard, or that all men suck, or, like I'll be lonely forever. There's so many limiting beliefs, and you can be like, I want to let go of fear of change. I want to release this connection I have to my ex. Like, just write down everything you want to let go of and get really clear on that. That's something you could do when you're spending time with yourself, and then you can burn that paper, get rid of it somehow safely. You can look into it, but just getting it all on paper and then like destroying that paper somehow could be a great energetic release. And then after that, you can be like, what do you want? And what are you grateful for? Raise your vibration and get into that prosperity vibration that card said. Go the distance. You guys are going to move forward, like, so much so. By releasing whatever this is, by doing this inner work, this reflection, you are about to, things are going to speed up for you. This is like a cheetah here. You're going to be moving into this happiness, to this prosperity, like, so quickly once you realize this final thing that, these things, it could be multiple, that have been holding you back. When you get clear on that and you release that, it's going to be so crazy fast how you level up here. You're really going to go the distance here. You're going to get that job, the relationship, the things you've been wanting. Once you identify what needs to be released and you really do that work. So do the inner work this week, or continue doing whatever you've been doing. Step it up maybe in some way. And some of you, if you feel so lost with what this is and like what to do, you can always maybe get clarity through like a trusted person. It could be an unbiased person. Like if you have someone you think in family, because sometimes family could be biased in a little way, but you can ask people who you love, what am I not seeing? Because sometimes it's hard to see our limitations, and there is a lot of energy here that you're not super clear on it. Or maybe you can get a private tarot reading. I mean, you can go with me or anyone. Or you can do other ways, get a coach, a guide in some way. That could help you if you're feeling really lost. But I think a lot of you, just by spending time with yourself, but it's okay to seek help, to seek guidance from someone else you trust if you're still having trouble seeing what this is specifically. Spirit, tell me more. Expect some compliments from an admirer this week. Someone new is entering your life. News is on the way. And you will receive a gift. Oh, beautiful. I feel like, by getting clarity, doing the inner work, like God, the universe, spirit, your higher self is gifting you with what you're wanting. There's a gift on the way, news on the way, a new relationship on the way in some sense. This could be a new friend. Maybe it's that guide we were just talking about, or a new boss or colleague or client. There's someone new coming in. Yeah. But it could be a date or something with this compliment from an admirer. But expect all these things here. This is really nice. Expect, like, you're going to see, like, oh my God, all of a sudden I'm going to release this energy and all these new amazing things are coming in. And then we have woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So we do have this woman card coming out twice. So some sort of relationship with a woman here is highlighted. And then we have waiting for a news package or letter. If you've been waiting on something, it is on the way. You're getting that. If you've been waiting and waiting on something. Wow, and I split the deck and I see announcement. Yeah, there's news coming this week. And I think it's something you've been expecting or waiting on. It could even be a gift or a package you're waiting on, yeah. All right, let's get your angel number of the week. Group number 3 always gets 3s, but I think last week was 333. We have 33 here, or 0303. Taking chances. And it says success, knowledge, friendship, and patience, freedom, optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. Yes, take a chance on you. You're getting this inspiration. You're going to know what to let go of and what steps to take. Take chances. And there's a lot of success here. And a lot of you guys are getting some close friendship here. More optimistic view. 3 is the number of creativity, community, communication. And 33 is like the master teacher number. So learn something new, teach something, yeah. Be open-minded this week to do things differently. Take chances. Opportunity will present itself. That could have to do with this news. There could be an opportunity for something new. It could be an opportunity to go on a date with someone, or a new job, or a new client, whatever it is. There's an opportunity coming. I feel like that has to do with this here. So take a chance on you. Wow, this is going to be a good week. Maybe uncomfortable at times, but I feel like this is going to be really great. Really great for group number 3. All right, group number 3, that concludes the main portion of your reading. Now we'll do a yes or no. Quick yes or no. So I would like you to come up with a yes or no question. It could have to do with this reading or the week ahead or anything at all. So state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Not the right time. So take how that relates to your question. And Spirit wants you to know you are going in the right direction. Maybe something isn't working out right at this time, but you're headed to that or something better. All right. Get more information. But all right, group number 3, and that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3.